Hey everyone, glad to have your attention for just a minute today so that I can introduce myself. I'm Doug. I'm the owner of Signature Properties, and we are a cash buyer in Philadelphia for homes. So if you're trying to sell your house fast in Philadelphia, call us, contact us, get in touch with us, and we can make that happen. Today, I've got some really exciting content I want to share with you around why you would work with us and who we work with to begin with. But before we even get into that, let's talk a little bit about why Signature Properties exists, right? How are we different from anybody else, especially in a local market like Philadelphia? Okay, so the reason we put this company together and we started to form this idea is because we felt that there was a lack of transparency when people are trying to sell their home, okay? We ran into a ton of misinformation around how to get the most out of it in terms of your net proceeds. What if your home is really old? How do you deal with that, being on the MLS? And also, how long does the entire process take, right? So we wanted to really structure that and give homeowners and sellers a better option in Philadelphia. All right, now into the content I want to share with you, which is why would you even work with us to begin with? What makes us different, right? And then who is this offer available to? So why would you work with us? Well, when you're selling your house, there's a ton of things to consider, but I'm going to touch on 2 or 3 of them today that I think are really important. There's a lot more in detail on our website, sellmyphillyhouse.com, where you can see a comparison. But let me just touch on these big ones because I think those are going to excite you enough. The first is you don't have to pay a realtor, right? You don't have to get an agent involved, and there's no 6% commission charge, which in today's market could be thousands and thousands of dollars of difference in your proceeds from selling your home. The second one is you don't have to put it on the MLS. And I think that's huge because putting it on the MLS means troves of people rummaging through your property all times of the day for months on end. And it can be a hassle. It also means that you're going to be not obligated, but you're going to be kind of held accountable for making repairs on your house so that the house is in good showing condition. Your realtor, your agent's going to want you to do that. Okay, so that's a big difference when you work with us. You don't have to worry about that. Another huge difference, especially in Philadelphia, is the closing costs. Okay, if you don't know this, I mean, if you live in Philadelphia, you probably do. We have among the highest transfer tax for real estate in the country. Okay, so Signature Properties, when we deal with you and you work with us in an offer, we cover the closing costs completely. And that, when you add it with the commission, with the house sitting on the market for a while, people rummaging through it, makes a huge difference to work with us to begin with. That's our value proposition. If any of that sounds interesting to you, highly suggest you contact us, fill out a form on our website, we can get in touch. Now, who would even do this, right? Who would work with us? Do you have to live in Philadelphia? Do you have to be a homeowner, etc.? Okay, so we work with anyone is the short answer, right? Most likely we'll run into working with you if you're behind on your payments, if you're running into foreclosure, probate, divorce. Sometimes if your house is in total disrepair, right, and you don't know what to do, we know what to do, especially with old row homes. Call us up. We also work with people who don't even live in Philadelphia, right? Think of out-of-state landlords who are tired of dealing with their property and their tenants long distance, which is a huge deal, and we help them get out of that situation. We also just work with and run into a ton of normal people who are in a normal situation trying to sell their house. This is all about that transparency. We want to give everybody a full spectrum of options when you're trying to sell your house so that you can understand the best approach for you and your family. The main point here is that there's no one we don't work with, and we'd be happy to work with you. And if you fit into any of the categories above, if you're just interested in understanding your options, fill out a form on our website, call us up for a free evaluation, no obligation offer. All right, cool. So I've shared a bunch of information with you today about how we work, why Signature Properties is even a thing, and why you should contact us. I hope you found it valuable. I really look forward to connecting with you in the future and helping you out on the sale of your property.